What's up, guys? Last episode, we got to Celadon City and took the grand tour. There's a lot to do. We did a bunch of shopping, even challenged Jim, got Prickle's final battle in, and we left only one or two buildings left unchecked, and that would be the game corner. We got the coin case, so I figure, let's go gamble. What could possibly go wrong letting a 10-year-old into the arcade? So you can see we don't have any coins yet, but we don't have to buy them. We can just get some patrons to donate. This guy gives us 20. And then there's some on the ground too. Usually they're a tile below and behind a guy like that one. And I believe... Nope. What's up? Want some coins? Yes, I do. Give me free money. There should be, up here somewhere, a nice big chunk of coins. There it is. Yeah, there's 100 free ones right there. Let's see here. There's a suspicious man. That's not suspicious at all. Staring at a poster after everybody last episode was talking about not checking out a poster. We can exchange our coins for rare Pokemon. Nifty. There we go, 20 more. I like to imagine their coins these people have dropped because they're just raking in so much. There we go, 10 coins. And what are you doing here anyways, buddy? I thought you gave me the coin case last episode and gave up gambling. I guess it still runs in your blood. So here's how it works. You donate, or you don't donate, you put in 1, 2, or 3 coins, and then you spin the wheel. You have to match in the direction of the amount of coins you put in. So if you put in 1, you have to match 3 all the way across the middle. 2, you can get all 3 rows, and 3 get you diagonals even. So definitely I always put in 3 unless I have no choice. It's hard, each machine's kind of got its own odds. You'll notice sometimes you'll get 2 perfect ones, and then the third one seems to slip up a little. That's intentional. If you're bad at the slots, though, you can come here and buy coins. It's $1,000 for 50 coins, so better save up some money. Welcome! You can exchange coins for fabulous prizes next door, honey. It's rumored this place is run by Team Rocket. Who would have thunk a place called the Rocket Game Corner is run by Team Rocket? That's some rocket power news. There we go. Yeah, she talks about the different odds right there. And you'll notice it. It's like, oh, I could have had that. I know the best set you want is 777s. That gets you 300 coins. If you get 3 bars, that gets you 100. And then everything else is about 15. So here's the prize counter. What do we can all get? Well, the first 3... yeah, the first 3 aren't anything new. It's Abra, Clefairy, and Nidorino. I guess you can get an Abra if you have a hard time catching it for 120 coins. It's not bad there. However, the middle one is what we really want. There's 3 new Pokemon we can get here. You've got Pinsir, or Scyther, depending on what version you're playing. Dratini, a Dragon-type Pokemon that evolves into the really powerful Dragonite. And Porygon, a normal type that's based around Special. Downfall is it's not that impressive. It gets an evolution later games. Definitely worth picking up then, not now. The Scyther and Pinsir too, they've got high attack, Scyther's got high speed, while Pinsir's got a little bit of bulk. They're not too useful in this generation either because they don't really have that many bug moves they can use. An interesting note too, the prices for the prizes vary between the red version and the blue version. For example, the Porygon in the red version is actually worth 9,999 coins as opposed to, I think it was 6,800 here. So if you're going to go for those prizes, make sure you do it in the blue version, like me. Dratini also is the earliest you can get it. You can get it later in the game, but, you know, it's a dragon type. It's the only dragon type you can get in the game, so it's definitely worth saving up those coins to get it later on. So let's see here. Let's go back and investigate Mr. Suspicious Poster Man. I'm guarding this poster. Go away, or else. So yeah, that wasn't suspicious at all. He tries to fight us now. So it's Team Rocket. We should have known better if I was talking about Team Rocket. Those guys in town talking about the corner prizes. All sorts of things pointing to an underground operation. Show off what our submission can do here. Look at that. 1-hit KO. We take a little recoil. I say it's worth it to take on these annoying normal types. Dang. Dang dang. Our hideout might be discovered. I better tell the boss. I'm gonna walk down this hallway that has no exit. So it's like, wait a minute, where'd it go? Well, everybody's been telling us not to check the poster. Maybe he did something there. Whoa, a switch behind the poster? That's bullshit! Well, I'd like to imagine it's a giant red button, and the poster only covers up like a tiny bit of it. So here we are, the Rocket's underground secret hideout. They're running the Celadon game corner from under here. It's probably full of all sorts of stolen goodies. Also full of Team Rocket grunts. Of course. Ugh. Hyper Fang still hurts. But our new Ice Beam did some heavy damage, even though it's not same type bonus. So there's that. Could you quit biting me? It hurts. And out of here. And got the level 27 on Mr. Terry pin. Bert. To a crisp. You're not going to get away with this, you brat. I'll stick my associates on you. We'll make sure you sleep with the Magikarp, she. Also, you might want to clear up some bag space before you come in here, because there's a lot of items. Some of them are useless, but they're still there. There's an escape rope, so if you ever need to make a quick escape from here, that's your go-to guy. Dead-end hallway, because why not? And another rocket grunt. Who are you? How did you get here? Ow, beaten! That ain't kosher. Are you dishing Team Rocket? I'm gonna go join some gangster club now called Team Skull since y'all dissed my rockets. See ya, chump. Yeah, there's I think 4 floors here, and they all kind of make a giant maze around each other. You have to navigate it. Boss said you can see ghosts with a Sylph Scope. So you guys have the Sylph Scope we need, eh? And look at that, you got a whole bunch of Pokemon behind you too. We'll let Velveteen try out, see if she can actually start getting some knockouts. Yeah, your confusion means nothing. Ooh, we even got Roar. It's kinda useless, but hey, it's better than nothing. Oh, Shandy or Dig will always be useful. Also, can I take a moment to point out, if you've ever used Rock Slide in Generation 1, what the heck were they thinking when they chose the sound effects? I mean, did you hear that? It's like, okay, it sounds kind of like a landslide going off, and then all of a sudden just gets all... It's like, did they just smash the keyboard whenever they were getting the music for it? It's like, it's all good, it's all good. I surrender. Team Rocket had... Hey, I was just talking about that. Were you eavesdropping? Oh, those look interesting. Oop, snuck right into your line of sight. We got word from upstairs that you were coming. Oh my. What? I lost? No. Go ahead, but you need the left key to run the elevator. How bad could that be? Look at here. Look at this gimmick. You got automatic moving tiles, and they move you at a snail's pace. And it's all gonna take forever. What's nice about these mazes, though, if you think outside the box with them, they're not too bad. You just gotta look into the future and see where you're gonna end up. And there's hidden items off the beaten path. We got a nugget, so that's $5,000 easily. Now, I think it'd be quicker, actually, if I don't take that. Let's see, 2 items here, too. This must be like their storeroom, and they use these pads to move the items. Should be TM07, which is Horn Drill. What's weird is you can buy this in the Celadon department store, so I guess if you want a free one, downfall is, you know, if you have limited bag space, you gotta toss something. It's okay to toss that, I guess. Here we go, this is where it gets confusing. You gotta stare, look to where you're gonna go, and then make your move. If you try to rush into it recklessly, you're gonna end up going in circles. And probably getting some vertigo going on too. Poor little Red just pew 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 pew. I don't think there's anything exciting over yonder. Barf, 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 barf. Maybe it's just really, really waxed parts of the floor that took a really good job cleaning it. That was the elevator. We can't operate that yet without a lift key. Do any of these scrubs have it? Why did you come here? This is Team Rocket turf. This won't do. This won't do at all. You're not supposed to beat me. I'm supposed to win. I'm the bad guy. Get out of my face. Another free item. A Hyper Potion. That's 200 HP. Definitely useful for really bulky Pokemon like, well, Wigglytuff. Self-Scope? I don't know where it is. Alright, so none of you guys have the lift key. That means, you know, when I accidentally went down a floor a bit ago, I probably should have explored that floor more. Floor more. More floor. You guys should put some wet floor signs up here. OSHA does not approve all these slippery surfaces. Alright, okay, this one's got splitting paths. We'll just take the left. Can't go too wrong. Now this is where it gets tricky. You gotta go down, but then you gotta go down and around again. Gets you that trick. You gotta think outside the box and go out and about. Here we go. Didn't think I was gonna fight you, did you? Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs. Oof, taken down. Not fair, man. The machine, the boss stole. It's here somewhere. How'd the boss steal it? Or did you guys steal it for the boss? Now there's an item right here that's worth picking up, but our bag's full. So remember that TM for Horn Drill we picked up? Might as well toss it. If I really want to teach somebody Horn Drill, I can go buy the TM from the department store. So, adios, and we'll pick up a new one. Should be rare candy. Now I cut out, we have to go all the way back through that maze again. I figured you guys didn't want to watch that. So here we are, to the basement. Another free item. And now what are we going to toss? Or here, we'll just use our repel. There are no more wild Pokemon encounters in this area that doesn't have wild Pokemon encounters. On TMO2, we could buy that in the department store as well. That's Razor Wind. It's a useless 2-turn normal move. If you're going to use a normal move, might as well use something like Double Edge instead of wasting 2 turns for an 80 base power Razor Wind. The elevator doesn't work. Who has the lift key? You're the only person we fought that talks about it, so it must be you. I like to imagine after later generations introduced the Rocket executives, I like to imagine this guy was Petrol. He seems like the kind of guy that would be him. Bragging about the key and then dropping it whenever he's defeated, just out of pure clumsiness. It's a shame they never made it into these games or even the remakes. Maybe if we get another batch of remakes. Oh no, I dropped the lift key! Why don't you pick it back up before I grab it? Especially now that I've got to toss an item. Let's see a TMO2. I'm gonna save that rare candy for somebody. So now we got that. Let's meander on back. Oop, another item. Hold on. I guess you could always just run back to the PC and deposit some items, but I don't feel like it. That's a lot of spinny mazes I have to go back through, so we'll just waste items. I can always buy more later on. Ooh, HP up. We will use that right away, though. That'll free up a spot, and it'll give our Pokemon a little bit more HP. Back up we go. There's no items down here. I don't know what I'm thinking. We could have picked up that rare candy then, too, instead of waiting and going through the maze all over again. Hindsight's 20/20. What you gonna do? So now we gotta go up to this floor and go through the maze again. So, you know what? We'll go back through there, but first, I believe, yes, there's another item down here, and it's actually a useful one. TM10, which is Double Edge. 120 base power, it's a normal move, it does some heavy recoil, but it's well worth it. Step up from Takedown, which you can buy Takedown, but I'd definitely recommend teaching it to somebody, especially if they start out without many attacks, like, well, I would say Magikarp, but Magikarp doesn't learn any TM, so moot to that point. But I do have somebody in mind that I'll be adding to my team that I'm going to use that on, so we'll just keep that in the back of our brains. Now I'm going to cut this out because we've already been through it once, and I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me do it a second time. But there we are. There's the elevator. We can finally go in. Go to basement floor 4. It's the only one we couldn't explore and see an elevator of. That's a nice bumpy ride. So, two rocket grunts and a gate. Can't imagine that's where we need to go. Ooh, and some iron too. That, just like HP up, will permanently boost one of our stats. This will boost defense. We'll give it to Mr. Terrapin as well. He could use a little bit more staying power. I mean, he is a shelled turtle after all. So let's see what you guys have to say. You ruined our plans at Mount Moon! Ooh, I wonder if you were one of the grunts I fought there. If you are, I don't remember your face. You look just like all of them. You're a dime a dozen. I mean, there was a grunt there that had a sand shrew, so maybe it's you? Ha, your slashes don't mean anything to Mr. Terrapin. That iron is gonna really help us out. Eakins. We will beat Snake with bubbles. Snake me no threat. Now these two trainers here are actually important for seeing Pokemon you haven't seen before. If you didn't choose to raise a Sand Shrew, this guy will have a Sand Slash so you can get the data for it. Very nice. He actually lived a Bubble Beam. That could be deadly if he... Oof, got me pretty close, but I outspeed you. So this guy had a Sand Shrew, an Ekans, and a Sand Slash. Can't imagine what the other guy might have. Burned again. Quit doing that with water. Do you have some sort of vendetta? How can you not see the beauty of our evil? I was also thinking too, if these guys were rocket executives, it'd be Proton and Archer guarding the final chambers. Alright, so the other guy was Sandshrew, Ekans, Sandslash. This guy's Ekans. I bet you his middle Pokemon Sandshrew. And that would leave his third Pokemon to be Arbok. We'll let Shandy come in and do her thing. Be nice once we get a ground move for Sandy that's not 2 turns. Downfall is the move I want her to learn is quite a ways off, so we'll keep it in mind just like everything else. If there's a Sandshrew, we'll have ourselves a little slash off. My slash is better than your slash. And then, in theory, your final Pokemon should be Arbok. Ekans of all forms, so if you didn't raise one of those too, you can get the data here. Thankfully, its low defense and speed still allows us to one-hit KO it. Nice. Ooh, and level up for Shandy. Ay, 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 ay. I'm sorry I failed you, boss. Don't hurt my family. So he's talking about his boss and the gate opened. I think it's a wise idea for us to heal up the Pokemon they're going to be fighting. Alright, let's do this. So, I must say, I'm impressed you've gotten here. That's right, we've got the boss of Team Rocket. Giovanni. 3 Pokemon. What does he have? An Onix for the lead. And unlike Brock, this one's got some power behind it. Thankfully, we're smart. We'll swap out to somebody that can hit it 1. But it's still got the same old tricks Onix has. Bind, bind, bind. Giovanni also uses guard specs to guard against special attacks. So you gotta make sure you hit him 4 times weaknesses. Even with that guard spec, a Bubble Beam should be plenty. Heck, Water Gun probably would have done it. Then he's got a Rhyhorn. We haven't seen one of those yet. It's a Rock Ground type. Well, actually, it's Ground Rock type. and it's got some pretty high attack and decent defense, but quad weaknesses just like all the other ones. His last Pokemon, however, is Kangaskhan. It's a powerful normal type, incredibly rare. You better make sure you can do some heavy damage to it because it will hit you right back. If you have those submission TMs you've teached to anybody, definitely worth using them. I'm going to try and hit it with paralysis before I fall. It's packing the move Comet Punch. It's only Kangaskhan and Hitmonchan can use it. It's like Fury Attack, but it's punches this time. And of course, you're going to hit me all 5 times. It's weird, as Kangaskhan has a baby in its pouch like a kangaroo. So I guess it's 2-on-1, that seems fair. What? This cannot be. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I do hope we meet again. So yeah, Giovanni leaves, but he knew what we were really after. That Sylph Scope. No, really, how did he know that's what we wanted? Either way, we'll catch you guys next episode. Stay beautiful.